I don't think there's any meaningful application until they've heard a word out of the text. And what I mean by a word is a concept, an idea breaks in upon them. And I'm not sure that a person can go out of a class, a session like we're having here, with 10 application points. That's impossible. But if he hears a dominant idea, if he picks up the idea, as we were talking here, of really being a servant, of receiving, he probably already knows in his mind, if we press him very hard, that there's somebody he's not serving, somebody he's not loving, somebody he's not willing to come and meet. But as he knows that, and as the Spirit brings that upon his life and he senses that, if he will act upon that one point, that's what I'm really after. Sure, in our times, often as we close a group like this, our small groups around the table will pray. And where this really happens, of course, is where the students are together for a longer weekend or even a week. They get to know one another, they share. And it's out of those times that they really, by the time you come to the end, they pray for one another and say, I've got to go back on the campus, I have to be with this roommate, I have to go into this situation, or God seems to be calling me into a life of ministry. I'd rather do this, but I sense God's calling me here. That's what I'm after. And I think I can show you any number of students who are on university staff now, who have into the ministry or into their vocation, who are living within the kingdom under the lordship of Jesus. And they look back to these manuscript studies as the time that opened the door for their whole life in that way. That's the application.